Oh, okay.
Just, just tell everybody else. Because some
I already sent at least. I'll let the squad know. And I also did let
yeah, because that. Oh, okay. That because the movie the authority when he announced on the DC Slate on that day, he said it puts me in series, but he changed it to a movie. For it to be a movie,
really.
that for it to be a movie, those characters got to be interactive with Superman and Batman or something. They changed it to a movie
Yeah.
because that team got that just to add that, so they got to be like help me fight Brainiac or Dark Side or something.
Right. Would it be dealing
Be
with the like Argus or like the DEO or something? Something like would
um
I deal with
knowing the
like one of
authority,
the government things?
they might be working a lot. Yeah, they might be that, but knowing authority, the authority movie, they might
Yeah.
not be working with the government. That they might be working with some kind of bounty hunter type team thing. Sound like the Guardians of the Galaxy do. They do their own
Oh,
thing.
okay. Oh, okay. I kind of get your point there.
Because they might if they could do like Guardian Galaxy and show some blood of them fighting bad guys and stuff like that, and if they sound like the opposite of the Justice League, if you look at it,
Yeah.
because the Justice League like to solve it just with non-violent way, the Authority will actually use violence and kill. This sounds like the rated R version of this Justice League.
So basically, a even more deadlier version
And
of what Guardians would have been in the MCU.
yeah,
Is that what I'm kind of
yeah,
getting the gist of? Hmm.
yeah, yep.
Interesting.
Because the thing about you, if you look at the comments of the Guardians, Drax and everybody is violent. There is violent characters that
Yeah.
actually kill bad people, but the MCU
Right.
just don't show it. I don't do it though.
Yeah. Like for example, with Drax, I think that's why Batista left the MCU after Guardians 4, and that's why he's at or is it Guardians
Yeah,
4 or Guardians 3?
yeah, and plus,
After Guardians
could
3, he's actually petitioning to become
oh
the Lex Luthor in James Gunn's work.
no, he more like Bane. He more like Bane or somebody,
Yeah, yeah,
or
we
some kind
all
of
think that.
atrocious rage.
Yeah,
He
but
he
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 wants
he
to
could be
play as
atrocious
Lex
though,
Luthor.
rage.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but I've seen
But
him say that he's wanting to
but
become
but
be the Lex
but the thing
Luthor.
about it, oh yeah, look at he more like an atrocious because you remember that the entrance and stuff like that, the red
Yeah.
lanterns, the head man that's over it.
Oh yeah.
Because you play Injustice, he could play atrocious if you look at it.
Yeah, he could.
You could look at because sure he play atrocious. He can play Bane. He can play hey, he could play what's that other man?
I know that he
He
couldn't
could
really play
play
that. Deathstroke is
Oh, so
more
he probably could play.
more minutes than he is. He's more a powerhouse,
Yeah, yeah.
especially with his
Or
fighting style.
James Gunn probably got probably character. Yeah, because you look at it, that our James Gunn and plus Batista want to be in the movie, he probably got to make up a character for him.
Hmm.
It if it's not Bane or something like that, he probably can make up just a new villain. Be,
Well,
be
I also
and plus it
scrolled through
said like the
Facebook.
under Batman.
I did see something on Facebook that that the MCU has accepted their
Yes.
first transgender actor.
Why they even announce it? Why you announce it like it's
Yeah, I
special?
know.
It's not special though.
It really isn't.
That's
It's
dumb
it's
because
just it's all about that wokeness crap.
yeah, yeah, and the problem is with me with that, it said, come on now, he that shoot, I don't need to know that he's transgender. I just want to know. I just want to know if the person is just a good actor or not.
Exactly.
Because
I
you
didn't
look at
really.
every
We didn't even need to know about that.
yeah, be because the thing about house announcement, and that's the bad because
Yeah.
you look at She-Hulk, they would keep they would come out some woke stuff for that, and that show ended up being bad. I didn't like that.
Mhm.
Miss Marvel, that show was better than She-Hulk, but
Oh
the show
yeah.
could have been better if they wasn't worried about the policious.
Yeah, and
But they should have cast her to be
put
older
in
though, because the
political
thing about it,
crap in it.
yeah,
I totally agree on that.
that because like the one thing that shoot that I don't like about Marvel sometimes so good, it's
Yeah.
writing good, make sure in my opinion. Because
You know.
you shouldn't be trying
Yeah.
to work about what's the political message of the show you try to put in there. And that's my problem with it.
Right.
Because you should not be telling me about somebody religion and plus somebody political affiliation. I'm just want to I just want to read about the hero and just about the hero adventure. That's it.
Exactly.
Th- Don't try to tell me about don't try to tell me about this person white, black, and everything else under the sun. I said I don't care about that. I just care about the show good.
Exactly. That's what all of us are more concerned with.
And that just don't like giving Marvel benefit of adopting because I did that. That I did it for She-Hulk. It disappointed me. I did it for Miss Marvel.
Mm.
It disappointed me 2 times. That MCU Disney thing disappointed me 2 times based on two good characters that's popular in the comic books, and they couldn't even deliver a halfway good show just for people to enjoy.
Right.
It's still no worry. It's still no worrying about everything else under the sun. I just was mad after I heard all this political message the writers, the writers, directors, and stuff like that, going at the fans. It's like
Yeah.
we wrong. It be because we keep on telling the director is that we don't care that the hero is female. We just want a good show.
Right.
That's all we want. Just give me a good show and I'm cool.
I totally agree.
And that's my and kind of like for the MCU, Kevin Feige need to come out with an X-Men movie or some kind of X-Men movie, just to
Yeah.
introduce somebody for the X-Men. It does come with the X-Men because they've been bought the rights to it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my thing.
Right.
And
I
kind of
agree.
like for the MCU, in my opinion, should
It's all
yep,
about
and kind of
that
like the movies from the MCU that
right-wing
I get some.
propaganda.
Yeah, I hate that. And plus, you heard about this stock prices going down, and they lost billions of dollars.
Yeah.
They lost billions of dollars in the stock market,
Yeah.
and that's what
And you
that
know what else sucks?
I just was glad too.
Hardworking people like us, normal citizens, we have to pay
Yeah,
that in with our taxes.
yep. And I hate that part. I hate that part because we got to pay taxes for a company to bring us media market half of the time. Just when the big old directors and producers seem like they didn't right. Shoot,
Yeah.
that's what I don't. Shoot, that's what I don't get.
Right.
Shucks, man. At least try it because think about it. If you tell me that you try, that's what I would give you benefit of the doubt. If you tell me that you try and plus the studio was the one that came in and and mess with your vision, I would give you a pass on that.
Exactly.
But the thing is, and you didn't even try, and you didn't even try and stuff like that, man. Shucks, bro. I got me mad at you. I say, sure, you didn't even try.
Hell, I think I'm glad that Power Rangers isn't like that because if Power Rangers started to go all political, that would ruin my work on me being a Power Ranger fan as well as me being a love loving to follow each story, you know?
Yeah. And the thing about Power Rangers, the thing about Power Rangers don't think about political stuff. They just think about saving the world, working together, and that's it.
Exactly.
You working together, and that's it. I'm cool with that.
Yep. And
And
besides,
and
with Amelia being the first female full time Red Ranger, I'm kind of looking
oh
forward to
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because the thing about it, it was other Red Rangers before, and plus they blend in with the story well. If you look at it now, the one for
Yeah.
SPD Red Ranger had blended in well,
The
and plus the one for
yeah
Samurai blended in well.
yeah, I totally agree
What's her
on
name?
that too.
Laura. I I think her name was Laura. I think it sounded like that. The
Yeah,
one for Samurai.
where is she the
The character. Yeah, and and plus my thing about Power Rangers and stuff like that. Shoot, you can always do spin-offs based on past characters going back and helping the new people. You do spin-offs out of
yeah
that all a year and stuff like that. It's something like the fan that he doing, his fan film he doing,
And with like
and
the
that's a
stuff
really good
that,
thing, though. I think with
yeah,
just a Power Ranger fans is
yeah,
yeah,
and that's the main
and
reason
because you
why
look at it, the
Power
Power Rangers,
Rangers, Power Rangers will strive all the way forward till probably the end of time.
yeah, yeah, and and they can blend in they, um and what's up, Barcode?
Hey, Barcode!
Hey guys.
Yeah, 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 do you hear about the update with James Gunn deal with the authority? He
No,
he
no, I didn't
did
hear. No.
on the day.
No.
Uh,
Go ahead. Explain to me.
James Gunn has switched the authority. He switched it from a series just to a movie, just authority.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And that's kind of a good thing because you look at it, the authority power can interact with Superman, Batman, and everybody else.
Right. Right. Good. Okay. That's good.
Yay, my girl's watching us.
Nice.
Yes.
And
Her name
kind of
is
like
Christina
in my opinion,
Margaret something
Mhm.
Tajaro.
Uh,
She's actually been following me for a
oh
while.
okay,
Actually, she does have a TikTok, but suspended right now. But she's planning
really?
on moving to Nebraska on the 14th to be with me and
okay,
have do stuff together like us going live and stuff. Hi, honey.
oh okay.
This is me speaking to you.
Hmm.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh all right. Oh no. Oh you good. And kind of
You
like
know how I
if
get
y'all was doing
with
the
my
power
thing.
franchise, uh-oh. Yeah, and kind of like the one thing for Marvel, I wish they did is bring in
You know, and also a funny thing is,
Adam
my girl
Warlock.
supports me on
That
me
would be,
being the multiverse ranger as well.
oh yeah,
Because the multiverse ranger
yeah,
has been
and
going on for
and
what,
kind of like
2 years now, guys? Roughly. I
oh
know
yeah,
you've seen some of my work
yeah,
before you actually followed me. I
yeah,
know
Yeah.
Barcode has followed me for a long ass time too.
oh yeah, because I seen some of your stuff came up on my timeline thing when
Yeah,
says I started following the pound stuff, and some of your stuff had started coming up. I said, wait a minute, he actually liked the franchise and stuff. I just want to follow him because we got the same interests and stuff like that. I just will do it.
yeah. I
You
I
you you,
I do
you
my
just will
ranger suits
you just will
different
follow
from
people.
other rangers because I actually see me matching up cosplays to create new heroes from
Oh
different
yeah,
universes.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hell, that's kind of
And
like my
and
plan
they
with
kind of for
Legoland
me.
that I'm gonna get at.
And yeah, yeah, and kind of like for me, the what I saw, if they want to just whole franchise in video games and stuff, they can do it, and they could do it. you able to make your own ranger and stuff like that, and that'd be a good thing. If they could do like DC Universe Online and not like the Marvel game, because the Marvel game just was a failure. I say, God, yo, man, sure you can't. Not the new one, the Midnight Suns. I tell about the other one, the Marvel Avengers one, the one with Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
That one wasn't. That one wasn't as good as Midnight Suns, and that kind of surprised me because just I thought it would have been opposite. And that's kind of opposite. That kind of surprised me in a way, and that kind of thing that kind of surprised me just with the Midnight Suns. When all my friends telling me the Avengers game, I say, really? Then it's just I played over. I was right. Yeah, I was right. The Midnight Suns is better than the Marvel Avengers game, and that was all
Right.
because the system they had. That and they should have made it like DC Universe Online, that like you could make your own character, but you able to work with Thor, Hulk, and everything else like that, and different missions. Because you know, like on DC Universe Online, like you able to fight with Flash, Batman, and stuff like that. Just missions and stuff
Well,
like
you also go to face
that.
off
And that
against
what
the
Marvel just
Batman
should
who left
because they should
too, as well.
oh yeah. And plus the thing about it, and the thing about for me, that kind of disappointed. It's kind of like people saying that DC Universe Online is older, but it's still better than Marvel Avengers that's newer. I say that's sad. I
Yeah.
say that's sad because the DC Universe Online game is older than the Marvel Avengers. Um, the Marvel Avengers game, and plus it's free, and plus it's free to play
Right.
online, and that's sad. A free to play game online is better than your $60-$70 game that we had to pay for. And I was mad too. I had to pay that much just for a game that seemed like it wasn't finished. And kind of like for me, if I was doing a Power Ranger series or something like that, I would spin off. I would spin off in the future of Time Force first and Hyper Force, and one of them because they say it's canon. So the thing about
Yeah.
it is Hyperforce could be canon. Then somebody else probably could make a spin-off off of that in the future and just do a movie or a show based on the future after that. Sound like Time Force and Hyperforce was together. I think that was one series, I think they said. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wasn't that 16 years after the Time Force timeline?
Roughly, yeah.
Dang. Yeah, because they like if they can do that in the year 3000, like shoot, they can do another one up in the future that's like 2-3 years after the Hyperforce team defeated their villain. They can
Right.
do it like that, and that'd
I
be
understand.
smart. Yeah, and that'd be smart too.
Right.
Or they can do like
I think your audio is acting up a little bit there, buddy. I'll be back. I gotta use the restroom. I'm gonna stop my camera for a bit. All right. I'm back. There we go. Your audio working now?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's working. Yeah.
All right.
And kind of for me, in my opinion, about that, the promise timeline.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm left
sure.
right here.
I had to do one. I had to do one, and plus another one based on Mighty Morphin, and based on those teams.
Yeah.
Because they got one on Jungle, and but they could do a spin-off based on Jungle Fairy, and
Yeah.
who was a master after KC Lillian Theo left.
Yeah. They could do like the next
Because they had
generation.
students.
There's always going to be
Yeah.
another evil that someone has to deal with.
Yeah.
It's like me creating the Vigilante Rangers to deal with like a Ranger version of Damien Dark or Ra's al Ghul.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Because if Power Ranger Les Luthor or just that that be a real good
Yeah.
keep the big old, and plus they have to look around, make sure nobody just try to kill them and anything like that. That would keep them on their toes, in my opinion.
Well, funny thing is, the thing about the Multiverse Ranger, when he starts off as Crusade, yes, he'll have to fight to the death a few times, but he has people in his corner that's gonna keep him choosing to
Oh,
the path to not kill them. That's the thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
It be like
like
Superman with Lois.
yeah. But the multiverse ranger is basically the Green Arrow of the Power Rangers in my humble opinion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because the Green
you
Arrow
probably
won't
agree
kill
with
unless
that
you force.
that idea.
Yeah, and kind of like in the future, should they need to bring back Ninja? I think, in my opinion,
Yeah, Ninja will
because
be
I have a feeling that
because I think
because they
Ninja
brought
is actually
back
still
Alpha.
after the time rewind uh or when everyone got turned to kid the
Yeah,
Ninja was sent back to the temple, and if I'm not mistaken, was he would be sealed in that jar or
yeah.
that base that he was in.
Oh yeah, and they need to bring somebody up in the future prominent series. Yeah, just find Ninja or something like that, and one of the temples, and just open it. It'd be like Rita on the moon.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Big,
Me too. I can see that. Yeah.
you a human. Why would you be dumb enough to open up a big old container which will close? It's closed for a reason. Why would you open it? That's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life. You could have did. And that's why I'll be mad, bro. I say, how in the world do you keep on opening up these stuff? I say, oh man, I was mad, bro. I was mad when I saw the first episode because shoot, I was little, but 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 that's what I still had enough common sense to say, don't open that big old container that's on the moon. I still had enough sense
Yeah.
at the time.
Well, it was just see what us as kids were expecting,
Yeah.
and Tetris. I vaguely remember when that happened, and Tetris. It's
Hmm.
still funny that she did, and let's conquer the next planet next to us, and it shows Earth, and yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what I'm looking at Rita. I say, Rita, why would you want to conquer Earth with people just with military and over there? And you could have conquered just with no kind of military, nothing like that. That you could have built
yeah,
your base off, you could have built your army, everything else like that. But you choose Earth of all places, just with
right,
military, satellites, everything up in it. But the thing is like I think Zordon knew that Rita agreed or taking over people and making them slaves would have just would have taken over her thinking, and he was right. He chose Earth to be on because he knew
yeah,
Rita more than Rita knew herself.
right,
And plus, and he was right. And but the thing, in my opinion, is something it seemed like they brought back Alpha that is more helpful to the team. And he could we could look at
no,
he
Alpha
could have passed on the
Alpha
good old
in Mighty Morphin was actually helpful during the Mighty Morphin era,
mhm.
instead of like turning into the Alpha that was like in Turbo or in space, I guess.
Yeah.
or even Lost Galaxy. That alpha,
Oh,
those alphas were Turbo. I could understand because with it deciding to do the whole rapping shenanigan,
oh,
it didn't sound really good
yeah.
for like a alpha machine to do.
Oh no. You could look at Alpha. Alpha was more like logical, sound like Billy. He more like Billy, a
Exactly.
logical robot who like who like to help the team. If they want a rapping
Yeah.
robot, they they should have built something else up and it sound like one of those mini drones like with comedy persons like comedian comedy or something
Oh
like
yeah.
that. That would have been better. Sound like Circuit. That wasn't time
Yeah.
for. He
But
was
Circuit
funny,
was
but
also
but but
helpful
but
for
but
Time
also he was
Force.
serious at the same.
Circuit was actually helpful for
Yeah,
when Time Force was going on.
yeah. He
Don't you
was
agree?
he was more helpful than Sonya. He was more helpful than a lot of people I seen that that who supposed to be primary helpers in later seasons. He was more helpful than them.
Yeah, but
I said,
but Circuit. Okay, I would put Circuit with as being as helpful as similar to uh that one chick that Tommy brought in to help the Dino Rangers.
oh yeah, are you talking about Haley?
Her, yeah,
That's
Haley.
Haley. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like her. I actually like her because she
Haley
actually
was
understand the big
more of
old
a thankless
responsibilities.
than than Tommy was.
Yeah,
Tommy knew how to push a
because you
few
look at it,
buttons.
yeah, he was more of a physical on a person on to be on the field. He more like physical. She was the
Right,
technical side,
right.
and
And
that's the
here's another helpful person that we could add to that list. Kendall.
oh yeah, I like Kendall, but
Oh yeah.
then people don't like her because people don't like her because how she treats Shelly. But the thing you look at Shelly didn't work for the big old museum for her to keep on asking to go on trips.
No. She
Because she
was
did
working in the
a
restaurant.
good job enough job. I think try to apply on that to be on the staff. Professional, also, in my opinion, she would keep on asking, chasing them like that. They go on missions, but she wasn't part of the staff or not like that to be able to ask for stuff like that. And that's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and Darko, what's your favorite helpers throughout the seasons?
For what, Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, who was your favorite
Helper?
helpers?
I first it's like I know that Haley, Haley, right? I guess the mentors
Yeah,
of Power Rangers are useful, yeah. Like
yeah.
Zora, I don't know. But the character from Dino, the Thunder is from Dino Fury, Zora or something. The dinosaur one. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
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 Including Dr. K one too from RPM. Oh, yeah, explain now.
I got a
Dr.
question.
K.
Could we count RJ? Could we count
Yeah.
RJ
Who?
as a helper slash ranger?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
I kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
RJ,
He
who
was
just for
also
Jungle Fairy.
working on he was like doing all the like building new weapons for Casey and the
Oh,
team because
yeah.
they use that jungle fury cannon.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And also
And
don't
that's kind of
forget
one I like.
Casey's strike. Shrek Rider Cruise.
Right, right.
Oh yeah, yeah. But and Boom from SPD was good too.
Oh yeah, true, yeah,
And
yeah.
Yeah,
up
Boom
his own way, but
was
but he would.
well, yeah, and don't forget about Mick, because Mick and Boom are played by the same actor
Yeah.
too.
Oh, oh shit.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
because Mick and
Wait a minute.
Boom
The same actor played
and
both of them?
yeah,
I thought it was a different person.
it's
I
the
thought it
makeup
was a different
and
person
stuff.
that played him.
Here, I'll even look it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, because I was wondering the reason why people been saying for PD was just with different characters, and he was my favorite. He was one of my favorite helpers, different Ranger history though, and that's kind of like my thing. And he was actually the on the Orange Ranger just from one episode. It was just
Yeah,
I wanted that to last the whole season though. I wanted that to last the whole season. I was mad. I was mad when I and just from one episode the film Orange Ranger. I said, God, they
yeah.
won't even bring it from the
Kelton
Sentai.
Henderson played as both Boom and Mechanic,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh
and
yeah, shoot, he
also
did play both of them.
he also played as Phineas and Mystic Force.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I knew that was him and Mystic Force, but the thing is, shoot, I did the other one. Be, because the thing about it, his build was something like the same thing. Just I said, wait a minute. I had to go back and look at it, the mix the season again, just to figure out that was him. Because the first time I look at it, I didn't know that was him at first though. That was the
Yeah,
thing.
and Kelton
I didn't know at
Henderson
first that was him.
even voiced uh oh the little fly as well
Oh, all right.
for Jungle Fury that
Oh,
always
okay.
annoyed Camille.
And plus, I got all the tier list based on Power Ranger season and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
and plus, just in my opinion, it's hard to
Okay.
choose.
The tears.
Yeah, tier list
Huh.
one, right? Of the Power Rangers season, yeah.
It's hard to choose the real good ones though.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
I definitely say. Okay, so incredible. Let's go with. Hmm.
Let's play Incredible for Day and Thunder.
I go with Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder, uh, In Space, Time Force, and I'd probably say SPD would go into Incredible. That would be my choice. That would leave out for Amazing. I would go with Zeo. Time Force, Lost Galaxy, and Ninja Storm. Yeah,
It's
I
hard to
agree
get.
on Alien Rangers to be mid. I agree on that
Actually, pretty short. I thought, yeah.
because they only have what, like 12 episodes for Alien Rangers.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, roughly around that.
Yep.
For me, that was pretty forgetful because yeah. I know another one that would be something that I probably would completely forgotten or don't want any memory of it would be Super Mega Force. That would go and forgetful.
Agree. Super Mega Force, yep, very bad animation.
Yeah. But
How about
Just
both Mega Forces? Because freaking Ghostai kept handing them powers left
that's
and
true.
right each episode
That's true.
for like no reason at all.
I mean, I like the Sentai version better because feature because at least you got it, yeah.
I
Every
I
probably
episode
gotta
thought
add
is
another
somehow
great.
another
you
category.
have
Add
to
another.
earn it.
Yeah. Prefers the Sentai version to the Power Ranger version for that.
Kinda.
Yep. Both is very mid. Mega Force and Super Mega Force.
Oh,
Well,
he's having
anything.
technical issues, most likely.
Okay.
Hey, I'm glad that you decided to join yesterday's live for Omni's birthday there, Barcode.
Yeah. I don't know what to join, so yeah.
I'm actually thinking for my birthday, since it'll be April, I'll be doing a weekend birthday thing because I'll have the
Okay.
weekend off. We're going to do a lot of WrestleMania for that
Okay.
because I'll have it straight on here on TV, and then
Okay.
I'll have my thing where everyone can come in and watch it if they want to.
Alright. April 3rd, right? For your birthday?
Yeah, April 3rd.
Yeah, because I took a screenshot while you took it in a chat yesterday. Told me to remember that.
That's fine. I knew today was Omni's birthday because I actually put it on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
And
my
I'm
mic.
also going to do a birthday video for comic book because I told him I would because
Mm.
he's been a friend of mine for a while too,
Yeah.
and like
And he also
everyone
shot
else.
me out. Yeah, he
Oh,
also
okay.
shot me out with his uh yesterday TikTok, yeah. Shout for being
So, and also,
sorry,
I
yeah.
got to say, it was thanks to you, Phantom, and everyone else supported me of
Yeah.
me keeping my name as Multiverse Ranger because
Yeah.
I was the first and only one
I
from
mean, yeah,
that
that's
podcast.
true. That's true because I heard from you then Rachel, so yeah. Before it was Rachel.
Yeah, that Rachel Show Unleashed.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and also Dark
Trust me.
Twisted
Trust me.
is also
I hate
one
what.
of them too. You
Yeah.
doing right
Yeah. Yeah.
though?
It kind of like things. Yeah. Yeah. And kind of got things like I got predicted bad shows and stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
other people live streams, and those people don't even give you credit when you even predicted that show gonna be bad. They make a video pretending like they know already they're gonna be bad, and they was the one defending it. I said, wait a minute, now, wait a minute. Now. This person was not saying this show's gonna be bad. They was the one defending the show.
yeah.
The last live stream before. Come on now, you can't be lying and said now that that you knew it was gonna be bad, and plus you knew everything that gonna happen in the show, and plus,
Oh yeah,
and I was the one that
definitely.
called it out. I just don't like that.
Hell, yeah, I might have the DVDs of Make Force and Super Make Force, but I rarely touch them. I rather
Yeah,
go to like Power Ranger SPD or Ninja Storm or Mystic Force or Ninja Seal
yeah.
or Super Ninja Seal or Dino Charge or any of the other series, really.
Oh yeah, the Dino
Samurai I
Charge
haven't
was a good
really
season. I
gotten
like that.
into. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
There's only one
Yeah. The
other
seasons that I
show
like
that
the
I
most.
didn't really get into till
Yeah.
and that was Samurai all that well. Till the
Oh yeah,
end
I like
near
it.
near the end because okay, every time we appeared on Nick, they kept doing reruns of the same episodes too as
Yeah.
well.
Summer season I kind of like. It wasn't about. It wasn't the worst, but I like the season overall. The overall season when it's supposed to be and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like the sunrise season a little bit, but the thing like I kind of didn't get it sound like Jaden's secret like he was a non-ghoul or something like that.
Oh yeah,
I say
yeah.
sure you could have been because you could have been tell the team that just at the beginning of the season. Why you hide it? That was dumb.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
Sentai footage. I mean, they
Because you
copy straight
know
from Sentai
like a
footage.
bad guy or somebody because you
Yeah,
look at it, man, that was the worst decision they made. It sounded like keeping Jaden's secret a secret
yeah.
from the team. I said
I
that was dumb.
mean,
That was a
yeah,
dumb
he's Sentai footage. So yeah,
decision, in my opinion, to do that.
that's Sentai footage. You couldn't
Shoot.
copy everything from Sentai. Very bad for each samurai footage that I grew up in.
Yeah. Yep. And kind of like if shoot, I was just doing the D&D, Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Those like Harry Potter, D&D, and Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
try to
that'd be
do
good
one
with
based on
D&D. You know.
Well,
because you try to do one based on Marvel.
they're actually
Yeah, if you try.
doing Hogwarts Legacy, and when that comes out, it might actually be
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I don't know
Because you seen the
when
gameplay.
Hogwarts Legacy is supposed to actually come out. Let me
It will,
take a
I think
gander
it will come out
on
this month. I think it came out this month.
this month.
Yeah, that what everybody was hyping about it. I think because they had articles, everything based on it.
Yeah.
Let me see. And and plus some SJW talking
Oh,
some
February
if you
10th.
play the
February
yeah
10th.
because you heard Oh, February 10th. Okay. Shit.
Well, for like PS5 and Xbox Series X, but
Yeah.
for PS4 and regular Xbox One won't be out till April 4th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And funny thing is, April
But the
4th
thing was,
happens to be
shoot,
the
man.
day
I try
after
to.
my birthday.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And that'd be a good thing, in my opinion. Because you look at some of the people online who going crazy because J.K. Rowling's own
Yeah.
paraphrase that.
Like, Miles is,
But she told the
uh,
truth though. But she told the
yeah,
truth just by ladies is ladies and men's is men's. I don't get how you could hate somebody based on opinion. I just don't get that.
right.
And these be the same people online who be wishing for acceptance, but they can't accept nobody else opinion.
Right.
I just don't get that. I just don't get that. Because you want somebody else to have your just have your opinion validated, but you don't want want to accept nobody else. That make no sense. That make no sense in my opinion. And these companies right here need to stop trying to all these. They need to stop doing it.
Yeah.
Because you look at the movie, something like the Joker movie, that rated R Joker movie money. He
Yeah. With Jacqueline
because the
Phoenix.
big old director didn't follow SGW formula. He just made,
Yeah.
that's it. And that when the rest of the directors need to start doing. Just make a good movie and don't try to think about what everybody else thinks. Just think about the German public. That's normal.
Yeah.
Just think about just think about the German public. Because you think about the German public, you make all the money. Because you look at um, um, the new Avatar movie, that $10.
I didn't watch Avatar 2 yet. I've
Oh,
been kind of busy
shit.
with stuff and budget's been tight.
Um, that's what I think it's supposed to be profitable. Wasn't it profitable? I think that Avatar movie was profitable. The one that James Gunn
uh,
made.
you mean
It
James
made over $2
Cameron?
billion. Yeah.
Oh,
It made over $2 billion. I know that. It had the final tally, but it's still going. I think it's still going.
yeah, it is. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's still at theaters here too in Fremont.
Yeah.
It's at 250 mil for the budget, and
Okay.
box office is at 2.174.
Oh shucks. That's profitable, man. That's profitable.
Two
That's
point
way.
one seven four billion. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Because
like
some people
that. Yeah,
thought that movie wouldn't have made no money. Since it wasn't following the SJW formula, a lot of people thought
yeah.
that movie would not have made no would not have made no money. I said, I guess y'all wrong right now. And, and and that's what I was glad. I was glad when that money made more getting the SJW movies that Disney was putting out, I was glad. And plus, they said that Tom Cruise, that Tommy made more than some Disney movies, which was sad because you got all this brand recognition, and you still the Tom Cruise airplane movie because you want to be SJW, and that's the problem.
Right.
And that's kind of thing that I don't like Disney sometimes because they got Star Wars. They got comic books on Star Wars that they can make.
They also
They got
have
all that
actual
money.
novels from Star Wars too.
Yep. And they got books, they got novels that sure they just can pull from. And you telling me you still can't make a good Star Wars movie? I just don't like that. I just don't like it. Because you know you got all the tools at your thing. And George Lucas had given him a story to go by just for the sequel trilogy. Remember that they made a sequel trilogy, stuff like that? He
Yeah.
had a big old plan. He had a plan to help him. He gave them a story, a 3-movie said out. Kathleen Kennedy was disrespectful. She threw the script out, and I said, wait a minute now. The big racer of Star Wars story to go by. And you just gonna throw it out like it's nothing? Because you telling me that you don't care about you don't care about source material in the first place. That's what you telling me. Just by throwing out the man stuff who made it in the first place. That's what you telling me in the first place. Because you telling me that you don't care. It's true.
Yeah, it seems like Marvel actually kind of has like went off the deep end after Stan Lee passed and decided to disrespect his work.
Yeah.
Because Stan Lee's a legend, no matter who you are. Stan Lee's always going to be a legend to those that actually honor him.
Yeah. And plus, in my opinion, if they don't bring back Henry Cavill to be Superman, boy, it gotta be some backlash on that.
Yeah, there will be.
Because the general public is gonna be where he at. Because you just want to bring him back. You just want to bring him back and pay him the money. Pay him the money.
He's actually going to be doing that series of Warhammer. So if they don't let him come back, he already has backup.
Yeah, but that's what this the thing.
Warhammer 40K series. That Warhammer 40K is actually rising in popularity. For a tabletop game to become an actual series.
Because you look at it. Oh yeah. And plus it was a game. It was a game too.
Yeah, they have video games too.
They made it a game. I say, yeah. If you make it popular stuff like that, you put a tabletop into video games or like that onto the public and zero. So you know you did good. You know you did good.
Yeah.
You know you did good as a company. You able to make a tabletop game into a video game and stuff like that. Man, you know you good on that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And making it a video game made it, in my opinion, one step closer making it to a movie. And that was the final nail in the coffin, I think. When they make it into video games, you know what I say? It fit me a movie or a series after a while.
Oh yeah,
and I was right. because you look at Spider-Man, Batman, what comics, then movies, then series and stuff like that.
Well,
Because the characters got popular.
let's not forget the Batman Arkham games. The Batman Arkham games are still one of the best games ever to be played.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. I like them games though, the Arkham games.
Oh
The
yeah.
thing is, you can always go back and look at them and play them yourself
Yeah.
if you want to.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Because so you look at the cutscenes on YouTube, stuff, everything like that, and that's pretty much a good thing.
People are still playing like heck. I can tell you there are people still today that are wanting to get a older
If a
system
cutscene,
to play like
if the cutscenes in a video
God of
game
War
make you just on a and kind of like in my opinion, based on video games, should they need a Superman video game after round two? They need at least two
That's
of
the
them.
last time that they did that.
If you look at Superman,
Yeah.
yeah, because they need that because they're making a video game just for Wonder Woman, and they need one for Green Arrow too. If they can
Oh,
do
the
that,
Green Arrow would be so fun.
because
I
you look
would
at it
be
on
jumping
Green Arrow and
on that
Batman.
bandwagon. And my girl knows it because I tell her every
Yeah.
single day I'm a Power Ranger and Green Arrow fan. And I showed her my cosplay through like a picture by me taking a picture of myself. And she said, I look pretty badass and pretty sexy in her eyes. But yeah.
And kind of like in my opinion, shoot, if they can make a Green Arrow video game, if they can make a video game just for Wonder Woman, shucks, I know one just for Green Arrow just won't
Oh
be any
yeah,
trouble.
Green Arrow big time.
Because shoot, that's an easier character. That's an easier character that to make a game on, because Batman and Green Arrow is similar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because shoot, that Green Arrow is like a simpler version of Batman.
Yeah. All he has is trick arrows.
Based on the city layout, I think my
well, and also it's set in Star
simpler.
City too. For the Green Arrow, it would be set in Star City instead of Gotham.
Yeah, yeah. And some of Batman villains. Yeah, you could look at it like you could put the Flash in Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Because you put the Flash and Batman, and you could look at Batman and Green Arrow mostly work together on some of the times based on the villains that you have to fight.
Right.
Because these video game characters that these companies got so many comic book characters that they make games on, so many. It's a lot. Because you telling me you can't make a video game on Green Arrow, and you can make one based on Wonder Woman? Come on.
Many of archers for video games. Don't forget Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, she was doing a lot of archery in the remake.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you look at it, that on the remake Tomb Raider wasn't moving. They just needed some more.
You made it. It was more to
they could have made more though. It could have been better, but yeah. Because with Angie Jolie, I like her, but she was an action movie.
To kill machines. too
Oh,
as
okay.
well. Yeah, and Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, you're using bow and arrow
Yeah.
to kill machines,
Oh yeah, that
machine type
shoot
creatures.
that. Oh, PlayStation. Yeah, and plus Darko and what DC or Marvel character would you like make a video game of if you
I
could?
definitely agree with Green Arrow, but I think for uh
Yeah.
another one would probably be
Okay. That was the one from Marvel Power I made a video game of is because just they already got one of Guardians of the Galaxy. They
yeah,
need
they
one
do.
on Panther, a standalone game on Black Panther, one on X-Men, um, one
Well,
a
they
new
have
one, new one on
over
X-Men,
X-Men games.
and a new one for Ghost Rider,
I
and
thought
put a new one
they had
for
one for
Ghost Rider. You know what I
PS2.
mean? The Ghost Rider villain.
Yeah. Didn't
Oh,
they have one for PS2?
that but yeah, the X-Men they did, yeah,
Yeah.
but they said it wasn't. Some people like it, some people didn't. But the latest one I liked was X-Men's Destiny, the one that you could have do your own characters and stuff like that.
Oh, create
Or
your own.
storylines they had.
Yeah.
I like it that one. But the thing is, no, they're not your own. But you could have pick people out the crowd. It was three people. One was Adrian. One was a college student, and one the girl. It was three characters you could have choose. And
Oh.
and plus, there were three different power types you could have used throughout the game and stuff like that. X-Men Destiny,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the newest X-Men game. But they needed to make a part two to that. I I think it would have been good if they would have made a part two in X-Men Destiny. I think, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because you look at it, Marvel fans time for video games do not, in my opinion, know how to pick out good ones.
Right.
DC fans know how to pick out good video games, but that's
Oh
what
yeah.
Marvel fans don't. I I don't understand this because you look at it. Some of them X-Men games we call bad, like X-Men Legends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like back in the day games, actually
Oh
good
yeah.
games, and they call it bad. I said, how can you call one of the best games in the X-Men's game? It
What do you think of
it's your
X-Men
bias right now that's
Wolverine's Revenge?
coming through. Oh yeah, the X-Men Wolverine Origins. I like that game though, because
Yeah.
that game was better than the movie,
Oh yeah.
and that was actually surprising in my opinion. I said, wait a minute now, this game better than the movie.
I agree on that. Let's see.
And
Uh,
and and they could have said Netflix is making a live action Gundam, a live action Gundam too. They're making that. But the thing is, in my
yeah.
opinion, which because they said they're using the Amara Gundam or the one for Shiny Gundam, the one with Master Asia. It's one of them they're using.
Well,
Oh
don't
yeah, Dirk
forget, like,
Entertainment. If you oh
don't forget with like this
Dirk, if
Dynasty
you
Warriors,
want to
they
come
had
in, that you could.
Gundam Destiny.
If you want to come in, yeah, you could. you want to come in, you could. Be and kind of my opinion, based on Gundam and stuff like that. If they gotta make a Gundam movie or series, like if I was them, I would make it a series based on the live
Oh
action
yeah,
Gundam series.
listen.
Because the Gundam got so much, it got so much lore to it. If you look at the Gundam series itself, it got
Oh
lore
yeah,
to that thing.
definitely. Derpy, if you want to join, hit that link and you'll be able to join us, Barcode and I and Zhao. Just letting you know.
Oh, I was about to discuss the video directors next, the other subjects, but the thing about Gundam, I think in my opinion, like they get, in my opinion, good. But the thing I worry about the story. That's why I worry about the story they might use, or they might try to use their own story.
Agree about the story.
Yeah,
Very
I think
good.
And
DC's
shoot,
actually
that's my
trying
thing.
to be
I couldn't
original.
portray to the characters.
Yeah. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna get into my
Yes.
into some PJs.
Okay.
Yeah, very great. The story and
Oh,
the
Dirk,
portray
if
the
you want to
character
come in,
great,
that you
great
could.
movie. Great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And kind of like for me, right, based on the Gundam lore, like shoot, they didn't make it a series. I think, in my opinion, because you make it a series, like in my opinion, like you able to give um more emotions and longer time for the audience, just to be like just be on a ride with you, if you know what I mean by that. Something like the Last of or something like that. Shoot, I got to start looking at that and doing my review based on that. I think, in my opinion, because think about, for me, shoot, if I could do my own review and stuff like that based on those series, I think that on the Gundam series, like time for me, shoot,
Oh, much
I would
better.
do my review.
So, what you guys think with the Primal Ultra Zord from Dino Fury?
Oh, oh shit, oh shit, I like that one. It looked good.
Yeah, I think I spent altogether for all this about $50 for the entire Ultra Zord.
For
You guys disappeared
that for
too.
this
I know
season, I think something like that.
that.
Oh, okay.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
James Gunn, DC Slate.
Uh, Chef. What's up, Dirk?
What's up,
Hey, Dirk.
fellas? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Dirk?
So what's the question that you
And so
wanted to
you
ask
wanted
me?
to discuss to big old directors.
Like, who would you pitch for the directors for the
He wants.
projects?
Oh
I already have mine.
shit,
I
that
did
kind
a
of
video
hard.
yesterday on it, but
Oh
I
shit,
just wanted
it's
to know
hard.
what you guys would
It's
do.
hard. I would choose James Cameron, just for one of them. I would choose let me see, James Cameron, Zack Snyder do the Dark Justice League. I'll come back, and plus other ones got to
Didn't we
be
introduce Sam Raimi
Quentin
to do that?
Tarantino.
Oh,
Oh
Quentin
yes.
Tarantino
Oh
to do.
yes. Oh yes. And
Actually,
and plus you probably do and
yeah, go
plus you
ahead.
probably do Sam Raimi to do Swamp Thing, if you look at it, because he go horror.
That's who I chose. That's actually what I chose.
Nice.
Oh.
So I guess we're on at least one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
Because Jim Raimi actually did work on the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Don't get that
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
with the Multiverse Ranger, though.
do we
'Cause-
know who wrote that film? The Multiverse of
Let me see.
Madness.
Let me see.
That was Sam
I'm looking
Raimi.
on right now.
That was Sam
Rami
Raimi.
wrote that?
Let me
Yeah.
see.
I can see
Yeah.
why it's had its problems then.
Because here, hold on.
The
Let me find it real fast. I know I have that here.
But the reason why I would choose Rami for Swamp Thing is because the horror element.
Well, they were supposed to try
and
with this movie. They were supposed to try to make a horror supernatural thing going on.
And they
Oh.
cut the budget or something.
I want to say it was part of the budget, but I think it was also
Kevin Feige
dealing with after the pandemic.
Yeah, it was probably like slightly after pandemic when they shot it.
Yeah, and
Or even during.
horror elements in it. Yeah, because you remember the last one supposed to do the Multiverse of Madness. He was finna make it a horror movie. Remember? The last director who supposed to do the Multiverse of Madness before Sam Raimi, he wanted to make it a horror movie. Just with Nightmare supposed to be the villain. Yeah, and he could have been like terrorizing Doctor Strange up in his mind, and that would have been a good villain.
Directed by Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
You really can't see it that well, but it's on here.
Honestly, from what I would do, I would just have James write new character. Like basically, I would have him write. Obviously, he's doing Superman right now, but I would have him do Swamp Thing too, and then just get Raimi to direct it.
Oh, okay. And if you heard about the update,
just because of what happened
James
with
Gunn had
Multiverse of
changed the
Madness.
authority from a series.
What?
Just the authority, like he said the first time, puts me in a series, like in a video, he changed it into a film.
Yeah.
Because he said at first it supposed to be a series, and he changed.
Just from the general audience perspective.
Because you look at it that because you look at it that on the series that
they did also put Jason Reitman in, the director of the Ghostbusters series.
Oh yeah, like you could bring him to just do some Justice League characters.
I was actually thinking Tarantino.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And they bring in Wildstorm characters too. If you look at it, James Gunn, my opinion, is bringing in characters just for other subsidiary of DC and bringing them into the DCEU, and that's smart because he bringing in the big old commandos. That's Wildstorm. They bringing in the big authority. That's Wildstorm Image, I think.
See, the authority, I don't know much on the authority, but from what I've heard, the tone is like the characters are similar to like what Deadpool is, basically, just somewhat to a degree.
Because you wouldn't want to know,
but like authority, basically, with a team of Superman.
Like it use violence instead of them talking it out. They rather kill you.
Yeah, that's yeah.
They sound like Black Adam. If you look at it, they sound like a whole group of Black Adams that who like to kill they get their order.
Exactly. But for a tone movie like that, you gotta get like a director that's known for like rated R films. Because that film's gonna be rated R without a doubt in my mind.
All right.
And that that's kind of like a good thing if you look at it in a way, because that's what if people like the animated version, you able to get them up in live action, and that's a good thing. And that what Marvel just didn't start doing, bring their Steelers characters into animated versions and bring them into the MCU. Sound like James Gunn doing.
I do know who I want. If James Gunn doesn't direct that Superman film, I do know who I want. Any guesses?
Shucks, I don't know. It's kind of hard to choose. James
Cameron?
Cameron?
Arguably the greatest director potentially of all time. Not James Cameron though.
Steven Spielberg?
Oh yeah, Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg?
Just because his movies always make you feel good at the end.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been missing.
And that'd be a good thing
from Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like the only director I could see.
But you look at it, and WB gave Zack Snyder a bad deal too. Look at it, Zack Snyder was Superman. Besides in my opinion, they want to do different stuff with Superman. But the thing is, WB wasn't willing to work with Zack because he wanted to do the comic book version of him, that just with Christopher Reeve, but they said that they wanted him to do something different, and he did, and people hate him for
it. See, I could see,
and plus the only thing that I disagree with, and plus the only thing I disagree with Zack Snyder on is sound like him raising just raising Batman baby. That's the only thing like him. I agree. And kind of like in my opinion, shoot, I think Zack Snyder probably change it. He probably just changed it. Do it. You could look at Zack Snyder's songs.
I do think you could probably bring him back to like.
But the thing about it, Christopher Nolan something.
Fights.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing I would.
And Patty Jenkins
like to apologize to fans or something.
Yeah. He did make his mistake though when he made with Superman in one of the interviews. He did make his mistake for it, but the thing is, in my opinion, sound like the fans not letting it go. And Marvel made a whole bunch of mistakes.
Hey, what's everyone's opinion if Hollywood actually made like a Metal Gear Solid movies?
Oh, a Metal Gear Solid? Should they need Russell Crowe and plus Gerard Butler?
Would Gerard Butler be
or somebody that's younger?
Snake? Would Gerard Butler be Snake?
No, that'd be Russell Crowe fit Snake. No. Wait a minute. Wait, I see a Zeus. Never mind. Russell Crowe. I changed my mind on that. Because the thing is, seeing him as Zeus, he got my nerves at Love of Thunder. I changed my mind. And put a thing for me,
Oh,
so
okay.
I can't believe he took the role of just being that Zeus, because the Zeus up in Zack Snyder thing was better
But
than
isn't
that.
Oscar Isaac doing that?
Just Zeus way better
I don't
in
think
DC.
they even we haven't had a Metal Gear Solid movie that ever came out. All we've had is video games.
Yeah, just a video games we had. We never had no movie or nothing like that or series.
I know. I thought I saw Oscar Isaac was supposed to do that.
That let's just
That's new
I
for
don't know
me.
about which. Wait a minute. Also, Isaac was doing Metal Gear, but then on the Metal Gear character is white though. Also, Isaac wouldn't fit that description. Unless there's a different character he playing. Unless he the son of Snake or something like that, he might be the son of him. But if he put the original Snake Eyes, that just won't fit it. He got to be the son of Snake Eyes. They're from also Isaac to play him. That make no sense. That won't make no sense for him to play on Snake Eyes. He let me see. If they made a big old division game.
Yeah, that he's supposed to be attached to that. I'm not
Division
sure if
movie.
he's
Who
Snake
would have
though.
to be? Okay. Because the thing about it,
It's in
they
early
said that
development,
Netflix
so
pushed them making a big division series. Oh, okay. Who doing the big old division series though on Netflix? Who puts the lead actor in that? I heard of that in a while. It supposed to be doing some kind of division series based on the game.
I just want Gears of War already.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but he's
Ooh.
supposed to be playing as like the main guy when that's supposed to happen.
That could be fun.
Because they
Could
put in Gears of War. They put doing Gears of War series.
But you need
Who doing the Gears of War series though?
Or writers that stick to the source material, because obviously, The Last of Us is working when you stick to the source material to a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I do have at least a few video game movies. One of my favorites that I can say without a doubt was this Tekken movie. This Tekken movie was phenomenal.
I like the second one better than the first one. The first one was cool, but I still like the first one. I still like the second one better than the first one. The Tekken movie, I still like the second one. The second one a little bit better than the first one. Because the first one seemed like it just was trying to get its footing.
Right.
The first one seemed like he was trying to get their foot in the door, but the second one seemed like it'd been more comfortable with it.
What other video games do you want to see adapted? The film or series?
Well, they do have a series on Dragon Age.
XCOM. XCOM. The XCOM game, XCOM 1 and 2. Yeah. You remember the XCOM game? The one that sounded like the role playing take turns? They didn't make that a movie. So that's just me. I would make that one a game. XCOM.
You know what they could do if the remake does very well? Splinter
Oh
Cell.
yeah. Oh, I forget about that one. Okay.
You know Tom
Because you
Clancy's?
counted that as some kind of spy. Yeah. Fisher. Who would play that? To play Fisher now. If they gotta make that a movie series, then Sam Fisher. That's what I
I
think.
know. They did a frickin' death battle between Sam Fisher and Snake won against him.
Oh yeah. Because looking at Sam Fisher is more like a tactical stealth person,
Yeah.
and plus and Metal Gear is more like a heads on. He can do both. He can do heads on or stealth based on
Yeah.
the game series they own. If you look at the game,
All
because
right,
anybody shoot,
Nintendo.
I
I
saw that
need you to do
matchup.
this.
I automatically
Nintendo,
knew.
I know you're just working on the Super Mario film, but I need you to do this. Zelda.
Oh shucks. Ooh. If they make a Zelda movie, oh man. Boy, I will look at that day one. I'll look at that day one. that Zelda, man, I'll look at that day one. Because I
Or even a
wouldn't care about the kids that
series.
day.
Or even if I think it would work better with a series.
Yeah. If they win series
Just know that Nintendo, but we know Nintendo greedy. They got making a movie. You know that.
Yeah. They'll make it an animated movie.
Yeah.
Like this new Super Mario film.
Yeah, because you remember the old Mario stuff that was 90s. They made it a movie. If we know that Nintendo greedy, we know Nintendo greedy for money. They will only make it a series if they seem profitable up in their books. If they're not profitable by their books, they were making a movie.
Life is Strange could be interesting.
Oh yeah, and Dirk, and plus do you got updates lately if they gonna still make it PG-13 or rated R?
What was that again?
PG.
He's lagging. Am I lagging or are you lagging?
Yeah.
13, or they change it to rated R.
Do you hear him,
If
Ranger?
they
Because he's
bringing
lagging
back
for me.
Deacon Frost just for the Blade
Yeah.
that on the
There
one
we go.
that was
You're lagging.
because we need a Blade movie.
Zill, you're lagging for us.
Because we need, huh?
That whole conversation right there, you were buffering.
Shucks, wait a minute. All right, do you think that the Blade movie come rated R?
Blade
movie?
Who would you put that
that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, you mean the MCU, right? Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it.
And it kind of like the villain outside my brain. It's bringing Deacon Frost. It's me just to terrorize the streets when Blade at. Because you look.
Do we know the full cast or anything on it?
And his
people I think we
that could be trained assassins and stuff like that.
Not yet, anyway.
Screw it. Make Wesley Snipes the villain.
But we know that the MCU don't like to show blood.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to go towards that.
They won't do it
Secret
though.
Wars.
They won't do it.
Because their Secret Wars is a lot of death.
Yeah. Or he could be like a variant just of another Blade.
Yeah.
They could bring like a variant of this Wesley Snipe Blade. I think in my opinion it'd be good.
He's gotta be Wesley Snipes gotta be at least a cameo or something.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think it would be cool if he was actually the villain though.
Yeah.
But if they're in my opinion,
I'll work with the cameo.
That's what in my opinion. I would make Blade the father of this Blade of him training of this training this generation of Blade just how to fight the head vampires. Because you look at it, they can always make this Blade a son. Because they got all these daughters up in the MCU, because they got Miss Marvel, they got Shuri, but you need a father somewhere up in the universe.
I'm gonna be real with you fellas. The only two projects I'm actually interested in for the MCU right now,
or sound like
is actually Fantastic Four and Blade, and like maybe X-Men.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Those are like the only projects I'm excited for.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, the X-Men stuff like that.
I don't think
like the
they're
only
not
thing I
even
worry
gonna have
about the
that
X-Men
happen
is
yet, right?
the story.
I don't think they're gonna have that happen until after Secret Wars, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Unless it happens, unless they pop up in Phase 6.
Like in my opinion, right? If they got to do the first X-Men movie, all right. And they need the original 5 first. Just the first X-Men movie. They need the original 5. And they do not bring in Wolverine. Man, you can't do it. Because the thing about my opinion, if you bring in, my opinion, Wolverine inside this MCU, you for different Hugh Jackman, it will hijack the whole, just like the.
Right.
And that's like my opinion, because you can't bring in Wolverine the first movie. You can't.
Not if they follow the source material from the old comics, then there's no Wolverine ever in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And they could put.
They might do the new stuff.
Uncanny
X still not have Wolverine
one like
in
most
there.
popular X-Men run. Oh, all right.
I'm just because of you know how the controversial
would
name.
Be your
that's
original
why.
5 that you probably would cast for the X-Men movie.
What?
Oh,
what are the characters?
Who would you?
What would your team be?
Which character will you use just for the first X-Men movie? Yeah, it was your team B for the first X-Men movie.
Well,
Because I know they had
go ahead.
Cyclops as the first one, Jean, Beast, and plus Iceman be the fifth one, I think. But shucks, I need to see what was original 5. Shucks, I might be wrong.
I'd probably go with
Iceman was in there. Yeah, Miss Marvel's in there.
I'd probably go with Gambit. A better.
Yeah, I need a Gambit at this point.
Rogue.
I need a rogue.
Oh yeah.
Rogue.
Yeah.
And we need Storm.
I would take him to
Nightcrawler.
I would actually take him to. I would take him point. Yeah. Ooh, I like him. He was tight in the movie.
How about Colossus?
But some people didn't like him. I say, how could you hate Nightcrawler inside the X-Men's movies? He was one of the best characters in those. Oh, wait a minute. It was Cyclops. Professor Xavier was the leader. He kind of like Storm, Beast, and plus Colossus, because you need a Colossus up in the first X-Men movie, because you need them, because you need muscle inside the team. But
well, they can always put Colossus in there.
But if anybody up in the second X-Men movie, and kind of like in my opinion, built up to Sinister or just to the Phoenix, or the Phoenix story, or just to the ones to Sinister. Just the X-Men just got to fight.
I say, if anything,
that's my opinion,
they could do a better thing for like with the Sentinels.
Oh yeah. But if they might, if you look at it, just do the Senator on the Sentinel story, they can always tease the Sinister just as the big bad, just at the end of the. Not for the MCU, because they said they bought the rights and sound like that X-Men.
Yeah.
Stories that's in the Fox. And dirt and plus trilogy.
Yeah.
Because they are, for me, getting like the trilogy is good. Because you got like a trilogy, a 2-part trilogy. I think the first 3 movies could be about the Sentinels, and plus the next 3 movies, next 3 or 4 movies could, in my opinion, could be about Sinister. Oh, okay.
Like that very first first couple episodes of X-Men the animated series, they could do something like that.
Oh, okay.
What about Esposito as
Oh yeah.
Professor X?
And kind of like in my opinion, based on the X-Men movies, based on the next 3 X-Men movies, I will do the Sinister story just after the Sinister first 3 trilogy movies. X-Men's got a whole lot of bads. shoot the X-Men storyline, the villain ever in Marvel. Because you want to name the best villains. The best villains
I do think
is
you
coming
gotta
for
treat it
X-Men.
someone like the cartoon.
Yeah. Not a problem, man.
Yeah.
Not a problem. You're always
Yeah.
things to actually appreciate you coming up here.
That because you can look at
We actually like hearing other people's opinions. I'm just a regular Pez because he invited me like at least a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm officially one of the government members of this show. Isn't that right though?
Oh yeah, yeah. Didn't make it. Oh yeah. Because you look at it. Should they make it an animated X-Men too, and they stuff around?
Yeah.
I'm actually concerned what they'll do with that show.
Well, I remember when I was growing up, I remember watching the old
X-Men animated X-Men stuff they had announced it.
Series and X-Men Evolution as well.
No. I talk about the '90s cartoon animated team they had for X-Men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That they said that the Disney is like make their own team. I said, really? Why y'all change?
They're supposed to be bringing it back this year, I believe. That cartoon series, it's called. I believe it's X-Men '97, right?
Changing a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, it would be X-Men '97 because that's when it came out.
I'm just very concerned because of how today's writing is.
I don't think it came out yet though.
No, it hasn't. No, it would have gone to Disney Plus because Disney owned right to Marvel.
I believe it comes out this year or this phase or something.
Yeah,
well, I've been seeing
because the thing about it, at Disney seeing. Oh yeah, because you're looking at that sound like The Last of Us, sound like the show that's doing good. They is going by the source material most of the time. They is going by the source material. There is not like, in my opinion, just try to do your own thing.
Yeah, they're actually following the source material.
Oh, you mean Halo, for example, right?
Halo, did I even follow the source material for Halo?
And time for
no, they did not.
Time for me.
Heck, the older movies of Halo actually paid more tribute than the actual series would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Halo Forward onto Dawn. That movie followed the source material.
Because the Halo show that Halo. Yeah, and for the Halo show, it's not as bad as everybody's saying it is, but they, in my opinion, something. Yeah, shoot. It's not really a bad show, but then like it's a little bit better and stuff like that. But the thing about me, it could have did some stuff better, but the thing is that the amount of hate they're giving you.
With Mila Jovovich.
Yeah. Because the thing about it,
Then
if
we're
this
talking
is
Did they
about
ever
She-Hulk
do
video
with the
games.
source
Metroid?
material and stuff like that,
Metroid would be
oh no,
interesting.
they're supposed to be making it this thing. They're supposed to be making it, but they're supposed to be making the Metroid show and stuff like that, but they just don't got actors yet.
Are they
They
having
need an
a
actor to
hard
be
time
able to
finding the right
play the source
actress
material.
to play as Samus?
So that kind of thing. Because the thing about
And
me, they need
someone
actors and stuff like that to be able to play
that
Metroid.
can handle the costume. Because
Yeah.
making the costume for a live action, or well, if they did the movie CGI, they would actually do a little bit better. Because of CGI
Oh yeah,
adaptation of the movie, what? Because all they would
yeah.
need, I'll kind of do like a little. Okay, here, let me move. Okay, they would have someone like do the acting of like having it where you're firing and stuff with the little dots on
Yeah.
you, basically.
Oh, okay.
That's just my thought. If they went that
Oh,
route, like how they've done
yeah.
with like the God of War games and Uncharted and Tomb Raider, all those video games,
Ooh.
they can do the same thing for movies as
Yeah.
well. I'm just giving
Yeah.
my honest thing.
Because they need another Tomb Raider video game though. They do need that. They do need another Tomb Raider video game though. A part 2. Because the first one, because the first, in my opinion, the studio just stopped believing in it. Seemed like, but thing if you look at it, most of the first movies are popular franchises. They never make the most money. The first one, it always be the second and third ones that make the most money. And Devin the Studios just time because you can't because you can't expect the first movie of the franchise to make a lot of money. Because think about
Right.
it, so it's supposed to be the second or third movie that get people in and spend the money on. Not the first one. If you look at it. So that kind of like me, in my opinion, about that. So
Right.
that kind of me, in my opinion, I wouldn't do. Shoot, how about they made um shucks, what's the name of that game though? It's Doomsday. The Doom Slayer. They made a Doom Slayer movie. That movie just might make so much money. That Doom Slayer movie, because the games is good. The games are just good. That's not my problem.
Well, I think if they came
I'm
out
just
with
worried about what story of Doom Slayer would he use.
I was actually thinking, what if they actually came out with like a television series of near Automata?
Oh, all right.
That would be interesting.
And
it's a really good. It would probably be similar to like how they did the anime Persona 5.
Oh yeah. Oh, and they need to make a live action Final Fantasy too.
Oh yeah.
Because that jump be good. Final Fantasy live action, that jump be good. But the thing is, I was worried about the right that can act. I'm good with it. Sure, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
America and plus they know how to cast their actors and plus overseas. If you look at some of the animes, some of the animes is better than the American ones. I say, God, no, their animes be their animes be real good in my opinion. I like the animes and stuff like that, the Japanese animes.
Oh yeah.
And plus my favorite new anime I like is something like Black. Something like the favorite anime I like now is something like Black Clover. If you know what that
I'm
is, the
still
Black
leaning
Clover,
towards My
the Black
Hero
Clover
Academia.
anime.
Yeah, I've heard of Black Clover, but I've been leaning towards like My Hero Academia for myself.
Oh, yeah. Because the Black Clover anime, because the Black Clover, oh yeah, that's a good show. That's kind of.
They're on season 6 for My Hero Academia now.
Yeah.
I like Black Clover.
We got Deku
I
become
say
the
the show
villain
is
now.
good, but you
Yeah.
can.
And I can't wait till they
because
bring
shoot,
out
they can't.
the Vigilante Deku.
Yep.
That's gonna be awesome.
I want to see that. Oh yeah, because I want to see that though. I want to see that the Vigilante Deku. Him, in my opinion, not care. I say, God, dog. Sure, this Deku don't care. I was glad, bro. I was glad, boy, to see that. The boys, I would have been care. I would have said, okay, sure, right. The Vigilante Deku. Right?
Oh, hey there. Hey, Facebook, what's happening? Happy Tuesday, 10 o'clock.
And that's kind of my
It's
opinion.
about midnight here, guys.
And
I'd say it's probably a good time for us to end this live stream, if that's okay with you, though, since you're the host.
Oh, all right. All right.
It's about midnight.
If y'all want anybody how would they want them to find you? That
Yeah.
where you at and stuff like that.
I always say, you can find me on TikTok. You can also find my Facebook as Michael Banderat, or you can find me on TikTok. Find me there as being the Multiverse Ranger, and my goal on TikTok, I'm trying to reach 3,000 followers. I'm getting close to 25 now, about 2,500. But my goal is to reach 3,000, and hopefully soon I can introduce another cosplay in there of the Lightning Meta Ranger soon. That I let everyone know.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can find Barcode is also on TikTok.
Darko, and just find you.
You can find me on TikTok, same my username, and YouTube channel. So yeah. Photographer, yeah.
Man, a few words.
And everybody, oh, okay. Okay, and plus everybody on YouTube and Twitch. I'll see y'all later. And see y'all
May
next
power
time.
protect you.
All right, and y'all too.